Hello Leo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading and it's so good to be in Leo season. I'm feeling the shift in energy. I suddenly feel like it just feels lighter and there's a little bit more vitality around, which is really great to have the sun shining in Leo season. So yeah, so good to have this coming in. Really much needed, I would say, because I think Leo's kind of all throughout the year, especially the last couple of months, have been really hit with some denser energies. So it's nice to feel the lightness. And we do have a beautiful new moon coming up this week on the 29th or the 28th, depending on where you are in the world. And this is a very lucky new moon because it is trining Jupiter, the planet of luck, good fortune. It's the great benefic. So Jupiter is in Aries, which is another fire sign. So this is good because it's going to be overshadowed by, I know you've probably heard a lot about this triple conjunction that's coming in between Mars, Uranus, and the North Node in Taurus, and it's going to be squaring a lot of your energy. It's a big thing. It's going to overshadow a little bit of the new moon, but I feel like this new moon's a really great thing for Leos to step through. And the words I got stepping into this reading was standing tall, Leo. So we have as a message from the Ascended Masters, see the other person's point of view. Now, this week, like we said, with that triple conjunction, this is where there's going to be a very strong fated activation point where you're going to see people making changes or making big decisions to change, or maybe this pressure energy that there's some kind of message coming at you to change. So it can bring volatility. It can bring some things coming in where people are doing things that might make you feel insecure or unstable and like, why are you doing that? It's having this effect on me where it's making me, for whatever reason, I'm not understanding why you're doing it. So we've got see the other person's point of view as just understanding that there's going to be a lot of people just feeling this same energy, this same pressure around at this moment, Leo. And that's probably the best advice from the Ascended Masters, is to understand that, not to necessarily react or take things at face value, that just see what the other person's thinking and experiencing and why they might be responding or reacting or doing the things that they're doing this week, because there's a lot happening. We have fire ant as your energy from the animal spirit realm. We've got fire ant. It's a fire energy, but it is about it's about letting go of too many expectations, because it's like social expectations or people expectations of others, whether it's your expectations of somebody else or somebody else's expectation of you. Because I feel like this week everybody's going to be doing their own thing. They're going to be just getting their own messages, their own paths are opening up, and it's going to feel a little bit chaotic, a little bit crazy, but it is very much about, with this fire ant energy, really honouring the messages that you're getting for you and not letting somebody else kind of put the kibosh on it or kind of put a bit of a dampener on it. So this is very much honouring the messages that you're getting, honouring your heart, honouring this direction that you feel like you're being drawn down at this moment in time. So that's a really important energy to come through for you. And that's why I keep getting standing tall. And this is where in a lot of situations you could be the bigger person as well, because somebody else might be really struggling with some of this energy. I mean, you might be as well, but I feel like this is where understanding the fire ant energy can be where people are irritable or there's irritations around. Now, what they just told me was it only takes one little small irritant to make a pearl, but it kind of forms over a long period of time, like that little irritant, that little sand, that grain of sand is the one thing that can create, grow within an oyster, and it turns into this beautiful pearl. So they're sort of saying, be aware of the things or the areas around you that are irritating you this week, because that's potentially where this beautiful new thing is growing. It just might not feel like it at that time. We've got 10 of Crystals, stability and attainment as a message coming in this week. This is the equivalent of the 10 of Pentacles. So as a situation, yes, Stability is a big theme. And with this triple conjunction, this is Uranus, the planet of the Great Awakener, the planet that wants to destabilize everything, shake everything up and see what's underneath, what lies underneath. So even just geographically, you might be noticing, and we have been seeing this, a lot of big shifts in terms of earthquakes, seismic activity, volcanoes, extreme weather events. All of this sort of stuff's happening at this moment in time. And so the earth is it's this awakening energy of the new earth where it's showing you what you've grown out of and what you've grown old of. So this stability and attainment, it's like, what is it that you want in your life that is feeling unstable, and what is it that you want to bring this, how do you want to bring this stability in when it feels like there's rumblings underneath the surface. So let's see what else is shifting this week. Okay, we have the Fool card and the Pentacle King Taurus crown. So, I mean, this conjunction is going to just kind of overtake everything. This is something new that's coming through here. Big shift and change to something that felt really stable or something that I feel like you're going to want to step into something really new here with this Fool card. And it's going to be something potentially different to where you saw yourself going with the Pentacle King. This can be a lot to do with your future, your financial future, or your career future, or where you see yourself living further down the track with this Pentacle King energy. This is a lot to do with your material world. And we're getting this with the this 10 of crystals as well, which is also a pentacle energy, is that it just might feel like everything's kind of a little bit like this week, where it's kind of like having to go with some changes on unstable ground. But I do feel like you might surprise yourself, and other people might surprise you with the new directions that you are going down. And this could actually be a really exciting week to where you could be really inspired. Again, I keep getting this sense of standing tall. No, so stepping into your authority, stepping into your power, a sense of this feels right for me. Now this feels right. And this could be, like I said, an exciting week in terms of look who turned up, the Empress, in terms of some really great results, or the decisions that you make this week could have really great results further down the track. So it actually might be making decisions to step into something that you really enjoy and love. But the Empress energy and the Pentacle King, like this could be exciting new beginnings that could bring with the Pentacle King, the Empress. These are really fortunate. Like we said, it's a lucky week. A lucky new moon, and the new moon's all about what it is that you're activating at this time, Leo. So the things that it is a dark moon, so you may not even be aware of this, or it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be, like I said, just a decision that you make. But this could be an exciting new development that's coming through here. So, wow, the Ace of Cups, goodness gracious, the Empress with the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles twice. Wow. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles again. Oh my goodness, Leo. And the 8 of Swords. Wow. Okay. And at the base, the Knight of Swords. Okay. So, my goodness. Okay. Look at all these cards. The Empress, the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Something beautiful is birthing this week. The birth of a new cycle. With that Ace of Cups, it can be a very deep healing cycle. It can be a cycle that connects you to joy. Next to the Empress, Empress rules love, but also things that you enjoy, the things that you find pleasurable. So it's very much a sense of, and with the King of Pentacles as well, these are nice things in your life, things that are well made, things that can stay the distance and bring this lovely, it's a bringing attainment of this in a very stable, long form, if that makes any sense. So with the 10 of Pentacles, like this is, for some of you, this is something really big and exciting that comes in that feels fantastic. For others of you, and this could be some kind of like amazing career success. This could even be like winning money. Like I don't often say that, but this is like a real boon coming in, something really lucky coming in through with this. But there's a lot of pentacles and earth energy. So it's very much can be related to money or the earthly realm. So it could be shifts and changes that you're seeing here that are coming through around your material resources. And that can be the food that you're eating as well, your diet, your relationship to your body. It can be a relationship to where you're living. So there's so much, but I really feel like, my gosh, I feel like this has got a lot to do with career success, Leo. Boom. Wow. It's so exciting. This is why it's really important for you to stand tall, because there's something coming in here that further down the line, it may not necessarily all happen now, but it can be for some of you. This is something big coming through. And so other people may not understand what this is. It may just be the start of, I'm going to start doing a daily practice, because it can be related to that, because I've got this sense of it's building up to something that you want to achieve. So this is the start of the building blocks. So you've kind of got this important longer term goal with this, which is really fantastic. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of getting it's the start now, because we've got the full, but it's like, where are we going with this further down the track? And look, it's the King of Pentacles, which is money, and the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, this is really, really fantastic. But like I said, there may be limitations around it with the Eight of Swords. There may be, at the moment, there's this sense of starting something new. And like I said, this could be where other people don't understand it, or where you can't quite start this yet, because I get this sense of impatience with the Knight of Swords, which is wanting to do things really quickly and move fast with something like, boom, I need to do this. So I would just say, the Eight of Swords may be where this is you're face-to-face with your own limited forms of thinking, but I just feel more this is like an external limitation, like I want to do this, but I can't quite start it yet, or something big comes in and there are limitations around it. So interesting. That's why I kind of feel this sense of wanting to push forward, but the universe is going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. For whatever reason, they're showing you that this could be amazing, but then they're going, yeah, it's not all at once. This needs to be over a longer period of time. So, yeah, interesting. So that's it, Leo. That's your reading. I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you around this, but this is really successful energy. And this is where I think there's something you want to do and to really stick with it, because it could be really super, super successful. So let me pull an affirmation card for you, just to finish this one off. But yeah, I mean, with the Empress, the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles, this is, such a huge block of energy to come in. It's really amazing. So I would say, yeah, like I said, it's the same messages. Stick true to what it is that you're feeling. Understand that other people might be going in completely opposite directions, and that this direction might be a very different direction for you, but it's something that definitely could, with the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, be a major milestone or a major achievement, a major work of art or a major body of work that you are stepping into at this moment in time. So it's got a lot of fated life purpose energy around it. So let's get an affirmation card for you, Leo. Affirmation card. The Ace of Cups and the Empress is also very nice. You might be feeling a little bit loved this week as well, feeling like a bit more loved and supported, which is a nice energy from the universe. It says, I let go of all expectations that we were talking about earlier. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself and know that only good awaits me at every turn. So there's a lot of beautiful love coming in for you. And it says, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. That's what I think this is, other people's fears and limitations. You've got this big idea, this grand plan here, and then you're kind of dealing with somebody else kind of freaking out or going, I don't understand this, or you can't do this, or whatever, however it's going on. It says, it is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. So because, look at this good that's coming through here. This is amazing. This is a really amazing, amazing spread to come through for you. And it's a lot to do with, like I said, this sense that there's a lot of Venus is coming in here, which is actually really nice. Venus and Capricorn together. So building the things that you love. The only minor thing that I would say with this Knight of Swords is don't rush in too much. You might feel this sense of wanting to do this urgency to do it. The Knight of Swords, maybe this happens all super fast as well. Like boom, suddenly this thing lands or this idea comes in and you agree, or you've decided to do this. But also I would say the Knight of Swords is, yes, you do need to respond to the situation and flow with it and respond quickly. But you don't want this to be a reaction. You want it to be a response that feels right. So trust that. So that's it, Leo. My goodness. Big stuff this week. So that's it. The other thing I would say with this, the Empress and the Ace of Cups, this can also be a very, very strong committed relationship here, some kind of boon that comes in around that as well, or that this might be your relationship partner that doesn't understand what it is that you're doing here. But that's, I keep getting stand tall, stand tall, stand tall. So that's your message for the week, Leo. Thanks so much for joining me and look forward to seeing, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.